Hi guys, welcome to Axis and Allies, the Garrison. This is Detroit coming to you from West New York, New Jersey. All right, guys, I'm here in my patrol vehicle. I'm actually at work in my lunch hour, having some downtime here, and I figured that I make a video um about our game session that we had this past Friday, where we used the time management system that we have been working on at the garrison. Okay, obviously, we had four individuals that showed up. It was GA, Robert Higgins, Elvin Velasquez, and myself. Okay, so we play tested the system, and we played for a total of 10 hours, 6 rounds, which is a vast improvement from our previous game session where we did not use a time system. Okay, and we played for it was 12 hours, 6 rounds, roughly speaking. Okay, so definitely a there was improvement as a result of the fact that we used a time management system to this particular game session. Okay, I do believe though that we can further minimize the time that would take to play one specific round. I believe that total time allocation that is given to one round in using this system is it's for sorry, give me a second here. It's for a total of 1 hour 45 minutes. Okay, I believe we could shave that down to 1 hour 22 minutes, which is pretty fast. Okay, it's not as fast though as Sire Blood's group. Okay, I was just watching this morning earlier today, Sire Blood's video where he kind of touches upon the efficiency of his group, which is of about 22 guys or something like that, which is a pretty good number of guys. And this obviously these guys have been playing for a few years and or a substantial period of time anyway, where they play once every week and sometimes twice a week. They play so often that they have basically gotten their game down packed to a routine where they play fast and efficiently. Okay, this is a big plus. So he's saying that they in one turn, okay, one whole round of play, okay, they can play it in 45 minutes. That's impressive. That's really good, and I commend Sire Blood and his group for the efficiency that they're showing as far as time management is concerned. But they do it without clocks, okay, which is pretty impressive. Okay, so I in my group strive to come somewhere close to that. Okay, so if we can shave it down further, the time allocated overall, it's even better. Okay, so now I believe that we can squeeze in per game session potentially 7, maybe 8 rounds per day. That's my objective. If we could do that in one game session in my group, that would be a great thing. So that's the reason why I want to further shave down the minutes allocated in our time system here at the garrison. Okay, all right, enough of that. Okay, that was time management. Now obviously I'm just going to continue talking about time management, but in reference to another issue, another item that I noticed that merited me talking about, and that is the psychological aspect or psychological component of using time management in a game like Axis and Allies. Right? Axis and Allies, as we all know, is a very demanding game. Okay, it's a game that requires commitment. It's a game that requires stamina. It's a game that also is an emotional game. Okay, your emotions can affect your performance in the game. Having said that, every player that is playing in a session, okay, when using time management, has to make the psychological room, okay, to be able to adjust to having this component of the game if being utilized. Okay, time management can be an added stressor. Okay, it can add on to analysis paralysis. I love that term, but it can add on to analysis paralysis. So, when playing this past Friday, I kind of felt the pressure. Okay, I don't think I was the only one, knowing that there is a timer ticking, somewhere in the garrison, was enough to kind of put me on edge a little bit. Okay, so it does, though. Having said that, it does, though, make the game a little bit more exciting and interesting, because now you're on your toes. You have to be more effective. You do have to be more attentive as to what's going on, because you can definitely, under a stressor, when you have a timer, you can be more prone, if you're not careful, to making more mistakes. Okay, so that's something that we all have to be aware of if we're going to start using time management. Okay, now I'm not saying that we all have to use a time system, but what I am saying, though, if you want to make your gaming faster, and you're having issues in your play group, or you're playing in a tournament style setting, like the upcoming Young Grasshopper Invitational, you have to make the psychological room in your brain to allow you to assimilate that, so that you can play effectively. Okay, because timing your games can be an added stressor to your game session. So that's something that I figured that I touch upon, and that I talked to you guys about, because it was something that I wasn't aware of until this past Friday, where we really got serious about using time. Okay, time management, and for the first time I felt the added stress. Okay, so that's something that all gamers who want to be competitive, who want to expedite their gaming, have to be aware of. Okay, timing can be an issue. All right, any other items? Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit also about General Hand Grenade and his last video that he put up yesterday. I absolutely liked this video. It was very funny. I found myself thinking the same things that we all go through as YouTubers. Okay, I'm also very glad to see that there's a sort of renaissance going on in the Axis and Allies community. Okay, for a long time, it felt like there weren't that many individuals who were interested in putting up videos in YouTube and posting their ideas and commentaries. I guess because a lot of us thought that what we had to say was not interesting to others, but we had to think was not interesting. The fact, though, that you can definitely, how are you, sir? The fact that you can share your ideas through this medium of YouTube is a great thing. Okay, so General Hand Grenade, his video motivates those of you out there who may be on the sidelines or on the edge of saying, this is something that I could do also. Okay, and you know what? My opinion is that if you're on the sidelines and you want to start producing videos, you want to put content out there that can improve our gaming, why not? I mean, it sure is fun. It's very, very rewarding. We don't do this for money, because I don't make this for money. General Hand Grenade doesn't make it money, and the man himself, Young Grasshopper, doesn't make any money out of it. He does it because he likes it. He enjoys putting content out there for all of us, to get enjoyment out of, to improve our own gaming. So you guys out there that are on the sidelines, go with it, run with it. It's a great hobby. Okay, it's very rewarding as far as I'm concerned. So I was actually very glad to see that the general had the insight to go out there yesterday and put a production where he's motivating guys to go ahead. It's okay, have fun, be yourself, and just put stuff out there. Getting to give credit to cyanide. I made an error last week. Yes, last week when I gave credit to Sired Blood for the map file that was actually developed or improved upon by Cyanide. Okay, Cyanide took Young Grasshopper's map file that Young Grasshopper had initially worked on with Unbizzle, okay, many years back. Cyanide took that map file and further tweaked it, okay, where he enlarged the English Channel, also enlarged Bessarabia, and did a few other changes with the roundels, okay. So in my last video, I gave credit mistakenly to Sired Blood. I apologize. That was an error on my end. I knew that the map had been improved upon by Cyanide, but somehow I mentioned Sired Blood. No, Sired Blood did not evolve that map. That was actually a production of Cyanide, who is a member of AxesandAllies.org. So thank you, General Hand Grenade, for pointing that out for me. General Hand Grenade is always sharp with these little nuances, and I am thankful to him for pointing it out for me. All right, one last additional item that I want to talk about, and that is the game. What is it? My video format. As you guys know, in the past I have never really done a review on my games. This past Friday's game was a first time for me. I was actually, if you guys can tell, it was actually very rough around the edges. I'm not quite certain what format I'm going to use. I believe that in the end I may actually just when I review or go over a game session in my game group, I believe that what I'm going to do for future reference is I'm going to record many videos recording the whole event or the whole game session. I'm going to edit the videos and then put it out in one video format for all of you to actually view later. Okay, I believe that breaking it up into little choppy segments is probably not the best way to go about it. So, you know, I think that's what I'm going to do in the future. So I also apologize for maybe the camera work. The lighting. I don't know. I'm still in the process of working out my style. I'm new to this particular format, so just bear with me. I am going to try to get into this, and I do acknowledge that I have more improvement to make in this area. So bear with me until I get my style and have a system that accommodates putting content out there that can definitely be more enjoyable. Okay, so guys, that's about it for today. Thank you for watching and for supporting me. For those of you who are just watching my videos and who haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And also, don't forget to press that I like button, okay? I do appreciate it. It's what keeps us going, us YouTubers. Also, guys, don't forget, hunker down and play. Enjoy your gaming.